like, well, why not? You always did it before. Hi everyone, GrayPower 60 here, adjusting my volume. Okay, so I was just watching a video from Jennifer on the Daily Connoisseur, and she was talking about how to say no with boys. And I think that's one of the biggest problems we have, because we're always asked to do something, and it's, no thank you, I can't, I gotta, and we give excuses, By giving excuses, it gives the other person an opportunity to question you more. And if you don't have time and you don't want to talk to them, that is one of the big, big, big problems we have. And I think it's so much easier to just say no and leave that silence just hang there. And they will question you. And you will listen to them and you will say no. One of the biggest problems I had was on the phone. Now, I am totally for MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving. I am totally. I got a phone call. They're doing a campaign from a woman who said hello. She wanted to speak to me, and I said, speaking, and then she started with her spiel. And then I said, no, thank you. And I was just about to say goodbye when she became a little aggressive. And I said, look, I can't afford it right now. I'm on a pension. I'm sorry. And I started giving these excuses. And I'm thinking, I can't right now. Maybe the next time, but not right now. And just the fact that I said I'm on a pension means I'm retired. It doesn't mean I've got billions of dollars hiding somewhere. I'm not a rich retiree. And she went on to say, try and make me feel guilty that this program was for this and this and this and this, and that's fine. And I agree with what they're doing. And if I had the money, I would definitely have sent some. I would have pledged. But I didn't. And I don't like promising things that I cannot deliver. So she started to get very angry. At least it sounded angry to me. And I said, finally, I said, look, I said, no, thank you, and hung up. I didn't want to do that, but this particular person made me feel that all the drunk drivers in the world were driving because it was my fault, because I didn't pledge money, So that's just an example. I mean, I've had other calls. Now I don't answer calls that I don't know. They leave me a message. I was getting so many, and if it doesn't leave me a message, then I don't return their call. Whoever it is, for whatever reason. You get calls about all kinds of things. But then it comes to family. And I have a few, one or two family members that will ask me to do something. And I have always been like, I don't know, I got to check my calendar. Instead of saying, no, I can't. I don't want to disappoint my family. So what do you guys, how do you feel about, we can all say no to a salesperson in a store. We can all say no to a phone call, a random phone call. The thing is, how do you say no to a family member? Sometimes I'm good at it. Sometimes I say, no, I can't. Or no, I don't want to. No, I don't. No, I can't. And if it comes back with a question, no, I can't. Not right now. But it's really, really hard. So I'm just kind of wondering, leave me a comment below, how many of you go through that really, really hard to say no to family or friends when they ask you something? I'm getting better at it. When I was young, it was like, oh, I don't know, or it was yes to everything. It was always, okay, okay, okay. You know, my bosses would take advantage. Okay, sure, I'll do it. Even if it meant interfering with my personal time, even if it meant inconveniencing me. I never wanted to hurt anybody's feelings. This was in my younger days. Um, Now it's basically, if I can't, I say no. I can't. And I don't give an excuse. I just know I can't. Or no, I won't. Um, how do you guys handle it? I mean, that is a real biggie for us because we're all people pleasers. We all want to please people, but how do you handle it? How do you, how do you, um, I've gone into a grocery store, and it's kind of similar to what Jennifer went through. I went into a grocery store, and there was a gentleman there selling, subscriptions to a newspaper or something, and it was a great deal, and I was walking away, and I said, no, not right now, we're moving. Oh, well, give us your new address, and you can move it there, we can have it delivered. And I'm thinking, I know they have to make a living. I know I have a lot of patience, and I usually will listen to the spiel, but I don't want them wasting their time on someone who is not going to um, buy their product or whatever it is, their service. So I'm just sort of curious about you guys. What do you do when a family member or a friend asks you to do a favor? What do you do when you really don't want to? Do you say, oh no, I can't, I'm busy, blah, 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 or do you say, no, I don't want to, and suffer the consequences? And as I got older, that's what I do now. I suffer the consequences. I mean, don't speak to me, whatever, because I don't care. My time is important to me too. So for the longest time, it was, oh yeah, I can do that. Oh yeah, I can do that. And then it got to the point where it became a habit, so that when you do say yes all the time, they expect it. And when you say no, you can't, it's like, well, why not? You always did it before. So what do you say to that? This time I can't. No. I'd like to hear your comments on what you think. Sorry, I'm using my laptop again tonight. My camera died again. Poor thing. I need a new camera so badly. I wonder if I can win one in the lottery. Thanks for joining me on this very quick video. I was just curious about what you think and how do you handle um, saying no when you don't want to do something or you just don't want it, whatever it may be. There's the family and friends that's the toughie. So what do you do and how do you handle it? And have you ever been in a position where you said yes and you wished you hadn't said yes and you hope you never have to deal with that again? Please leave a comment below. I'd appreciate it. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for stopping by. And we'll see you soon. Like, share, subscribe. Thumbs up, guys. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.